Hello, we're gonna introduce you our 3000 kVA stabilizer. This is ST-GER series 3-phase 3000 kVA strict stabilizer, and you can see the input voltage is 332 to 456 and output voltage 415 for 3-phase. And now we're gonna show you some accessories of the device. Here you can see the regulator switch here, so you can regulate on and off for the option, and for the bypass switch you can see this regulator and main changeover switch for the device, and each changeover switches are independent from the phases. So you can see there are 3 panels for the device, so each phase regulating independently, and for a common there is an analyzer for measuring the currents and the output of the voltage. Here you can see the switches. This one is for the closing and opening for the sound alarm that mounted inside of the device. So if the device gives you any alarms or faults, the siren just activates and gives you an audible sound, okay? And for these LEDs, you can see that if there is any fault or something, it lights, and there is something for output, it also lights. You can see also the input and output breakers are also separate. Each phase is for independent phases: R phase, S phase, and T phase. And each phase has its own input and output breakers. And for the device, the neutral connection is common in the middle of the frame. And now we will just give you the energy of the device. We are now turning off the input MCCBs. Firstly, each changeover switch is in the regulator mode now. And now we just turn on the PSU on and buzzer. Okay, we are just holding for the buzzer now. We're just turning on the energy from the panel. And first of the device is just activated and energized. You can see the panels that shows you. Hold on. Each panel shows you the input and output voltages, frequency and load percentage. As you can see, there is also a mimic diagram that shows you that device is in active or not, and there is also 3 alarms there for high and low voltage, overload and the faults. You can see also each panel is just shows you the different voltages. Yeah, like that. Let me introduce you this panel for a little bit, okay? In this menu, you can see the warnings that device give you a fault or something. You can see and check from here if device any different circumstances. You can see the high voltage, low voltage, or just overloads. You can check from there. From the settings, you can change the language as I did here earlier. You can set the daytime clock, and you can also mute the device if it gives any faults or something, okay? This main status is just like this. And now we are just turning on the outputs. The load is not connected right now, but we are just gonna show you the reaction of the device. And now we will just show you the regulation range and regulation style of the device. We will just decrease and increase the input voltage and show you the reaction of the output now. Now firstly, we are just decreasing the voltage. As you can see, okay. You can see the input voltage is now 208 and output is now 238 and 36. When we decrease the voltage, you can see the device is just giving you high and low voltage now. And when we increase the voltage, the alarm will be disappear in a few seconds. Yeah, depend on the samples. When the voltage is normal, device is giving you any false. And now we will just increase the and now we are just increasing the voltage. And you can see that also the output voltage is just in the tolerance range. And now we are just decreasing the voltage to its normal bypass voltages. Okay. We cannot show you the high voltage. And also we will just show you the audible sound for when the device gives you alarm. Okay. We will just decrease the input voltage. And when the device is out of its range, device will give you the alarm of the sound. Now we are at the 200 range, 195, 190, 190, 184. Yeah. As you can see, the output is just now tripped and the fault plate is just dead.